Plenty of zone time, but
Yeah, nothing to show for it. I think, I don't think it was a lack of effort. I think guys are playing hard. We need more urgency in those situations where you got to find a way to get a goal there, and we're getting plenty of traffic around. I think some guys that were in lesser roles earlier are playing really good hockey. I thought Samuels Thomas and Danny Catnacci were outstanding tonight. We need Cap to play that way every night. Just his commitment to get pucks deep and to get pucks on net. He scores a goal because of a simple shot off of a one-on-one, and then they make a mistake and he puts it in. So there's some encouraging things there, but we got to find ways to play more urgency around the net and make sure that we're defending, early in the game a little bit better. And we gave up 21 shots, so it wasn't awful, but we got to find a way to get better on that.
I mean, there's, as you said, some guys that hadn't been in those roles, but there's some guys that just haven't done nearly enough.
Yeah, guys like.
I'm not trying to pick on Kerry, but he doesn't have a point.
Willie struggled, and again, tonight he didn't play a lot. They struggled early in the game. They took a minus there early, and that obviously plays into how much they're going to play the rest of the way. And then you're playing from behind, so you're trying to score some. And Willie certainly is a guy that I think he's a good hockey player. I just think he's at that point in his rookie year where things are really hard right now. He's overthinking a little bit. He doesn't have a lot of confidence, and we got to find a way to get him through that. But there's a lot of other guys that have got a lot more experience in this league that need to score goals for us. I know they will. It's a matter of time. They got to break through and do it. I mean, you got guys like Dolphy and Jerry. They gotta put pucks in the net for us. And I know they want to. It's not that they're not working hard. Eventually it's got to come here for us.
On the third goal, were you questioning why he didn't blow the whistle when he saw it?
Yeah. Especially, the thing that really bothered me about that is, again, it's in the offensive zone. Part of me gets it, but conversely, near the end of the period, when they think they score a goal, they raise their hand and we blow the whistle. So if we're blowing the whistle down when a team thinks they score, why aren't we blowing the whistle? If we're not blowing it down, well, why wouldn't we blow it down when a guy's hurt on the ice when he takes a puck in the face? And obviously, it led directly to a goal. So it seems like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But it doesn't have to.
So they're, in reality, they were wrong on the blowing it dead when they thought they scored.
Right.
And not waiting for a whistle.
Well, exactly. The reasoning behind it was they just felt they didn't want to have to. They didn't want 2 goal scorers, what they told me. So it's like, well, that's not how it works, guys. You just got to do it the right way. You let it play until the next whistle, and then you go and review it. As far as I know, unless they change that or something. I've never seen it just blow it down for no particular reason, but they felt like that was the right thing to do.
And with the amount of blood on the ice, it probably was.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just seemed like, and again, it obviously player safety is first and foremost, but it led directly to a goal. I mean, come on, it's kind of a no-brainer.
They just believed it wasn't catastrophic injury.
They didn't feel like they needed to blow it down. Exactly, yeah. And they didn't feel like he was hurt bad enough for,
Right.
He said it, in the refs, in their defense, he said it happened fast. We didn't see it as a situation where we needed to blow it down. It was unfortunate, and I think they did, especially for us.
Yeah.
The power plays was struggling again tonight. Didn't have too many, but
Yeah.
call-ups again hurt, so you got different
No, it's
people
not that.
playing.
We got the right people out there. I mean, we got 5. That first unit's pretty well intact, whether it's Baroni or Larson running on the wall. Jerry Diego's a good player. Everyone's in that front there. So you got your guys there. Had some good chances, I thought, on the first one, but when you don't get your first power play till, in the second period, halfway through, and then you don't get another one till the third, you're not gonna be real sharp usually on it. That's for any team. But as we've talked about 100 times, for us to be successful with the players we have in the lineup, we got to be good on special teams. And if you get 2 chances, you got to score on one of them. That's where we're at right now. And unfortunately, we didn't tonight. Thought we had a couple of good looks on the first one. Second one didn't generate much of anything. But again, it's got to be better.
You mentioned Samuels Thomas before. He's come a long way.
He sure has. To the point where and it happens with a lot of guys in the rookie season where you just early in the year they looked overmatched, overwhelmed. situations, and he's a guy that now has really earned our trust in terms of a guy that, you know, he plays a lot stronger on the balls in our zone, in terms of getting pucks out, and then, you know, when he gets over a puck in the offensive zone, it's really difficult to get it from him. And his job and his line mates with Ellis and Erwin as their big guys wear the other team's defensemen down, and eventually, if you play in their zone and hold on to the puck, you're going to create some offense. Now it's just a matter of somebody finishing it off, play around the net. Hopefully, as they get more comfortable out there, they'll get more offense and find ways to put pucks in for us. And they're playing, you know, if you look at just from a matchup perspective, they're playing against top lines. I mean, they're playing against top lines right now, so that tells you how well they really are playing.
With Hackett being the backup tonight, will he get a start one of these two next games?
He will. He'll play this weekend. We haven't decided whether it's Friday or Saturday when he's going to play this weekend. As long as he, you know, feels good after practice, more or less something happens, but we plan on playing him.
So he's doing all, you know, getting accustomed to the practice and getting back into it now?
Yep, says he's feeling good.
game
You know,
shape.
obviously he's anxious to get back in there, and, you know, it's been a long process for him. We want to get some full practices, and we've got a couple of those in for him. We'll get another one tomorrow, and then pre-game skate on Friday, and then we'll make our decision as to whether it's Friday or Saturday night he's going to play.
Okay. Thanks, guys.